Did you know Candace Owens used to be a video vixen? Before she got famous, she appeared in a music video for Young Steph featuring Mano. She wasn't the main girl, she was only on screen for a few seconds. This is shocking because Candace Owens is the type of woman who criticizes women for doing this, yet she did it herself. At the time, she was signed to an agency called Explore Talent and trying to break into acting and modeling. Her part in the video was very short, maybe because she couldn't dance.
In an interview with Fresh and Fit, she hinted at having a darker past and mentioned that her best friend was a groupie who used to sleep with famous men.
I actually had a friend, ironically, in Miami who, we were best friends all through high school, went to a club one night, and our luck somehow ended up with, meeting, Wyclef and Lil Wayne, and she just turned the whole life. And I remember I was so broke, and she was living in, a condo in Miami. We were in our early 20s. I was visiting her coming from school, and she gave up school, sleeping with everybody, Drake, but she was living in, imagine I'm 20 years old, and I was 19, I think, and she was living, it was like she had so much, And,
where's she at now?
Well, I'm gonna update you on her story real quick, right? And she was so innocent, but then she just was effing everybody, and every rapper was paying for her. And I remember vividly crying on the phone with my friend named Devin, and I was just like, it's so unfair. She has everything. And it's like, if only I just slept with this guy, I could have everything that he has. And he said, Candace, if you think that in 10 years your life is not going to be better than hers, you're out of your mind. Just promise you, stop being friends with her. After I just couldn't look at her do this to her life anymore. And 10 years later, almost to the day, I was with Charlie Kirk. We walked into the Four Seasons Hotel in Los Angeles, and she was the hostess.
Wow, working.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
And
Who recognized him first?
We were
immediately
literally
recognized.
best friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Inseparable sisters. And the temptation, the money, the whatever from that one night. And she threw herself at the rappers too. It wasn't it was Wyclef Jean. It wasn't like he was being, she threw herself at him, whole thing. And it was wild. And actually, funny enough, then I went and started working out of school, and I was working in private equity. And my boss got married, and he wanted to get Wyclef Jean. So I hadn't seen Wyclef since and then I saw him, and he said to me, I'll never forget this, in the elevator, I am so proud of you for where you ended up in life. And because he just knew that I was the friend that said no.
Wow.
She was a friend that said yes. And so when I say this stuff to women, I understand how easy it is, and I understand how hard it is to get off your feet. And I was the person crying, being like, oh my God, it could be so easy. But I'm telling you, it's just not worth it. And I want all of you guys to just hear that message and know that you just don't have to live in the fast lane, live in the slow lane.